Hello, welcome to a new episode of Rumblin Wrestling. Yesterday we had a very popular episode, and that, yeah, it depends always how you title your show, of course. And but I want to have a little bit reaction because it sounded a little bit title we were actually using the the news, but it's not true. We are blatantly a news show, and we're trying to hype it a little up to get noticed, of course. Where we don't get lost in the shuffle, as there's noticed. But the case is here. We absolutely stand on the side from Paige. I think it's horrific what actually um, happened to Paige, that her pictures got out there. It's not the first time it happens. I can remember Seth Rollins, his ex-girlfriend, also took revenge and posted his manhood on the internet. I think it's, I'll be honest, a little bit childish what's happening. And um, I don't know who's behind it. Um but that person really has to get a reality check. I mean, for the God of love. I mean, even though she's a public figure and interesting to have her, but remember also still one thing. She is still a human being, and that we have to respect. And she also has a normal personal life. When she steps out of the ring and she goes out the arenas, then she is just herself. Paige, as actually not her real name, but the case is what I say. Yeah, there's also now the discussion: should WWE fire for her? That why? Why should Paige be fired actually for this? No, I don't agree on that. Um, that is because um, it is already so much embarrassing for her. And if your stuff getting hacked, sometimes 9 out of 10 times it's not even your own fault. But maybe it's a good idea that she maybe gets on lesson how to protect her private life more from her public life, and that's a good idea. That this may be something I suggest, and also just for the best of interest for Paige. So also I want to talk about Andy Kaufman. Andy Kaufman actually is still not in the WWE Hall of Fame. Nobody actually gets it why, because actually in the 70s he was a humongous personality and brought already the the public interest towards wrestling, towards wrestling. And I have something. Vince McMahon, why don't you put him in? I really would like to. If I was now having contact with Stephanie McMahon or uh, uh, what is his name, Paul Levesque, or even Vince McMahon, I would ask him, why haven't you put Andy Kaufman in? Because he's a very important personality been to the wrestling world. And are we that, or isn't that the whole WWE Hall of Fame about? Just saying. Um, Pace has stated out she also come back quickly on my first topic. I forgot about that. I want to know that yeah, she feels terrible about what happened, and she really has the heart with it. I can understand it also. And also her parents support her, and I totally agree on that. Self as being a parent, and yeah, definitely. Well, my name is Jan-Jaap Abbing. There's not so much wrestling news at the moment, so I'll leave it be for that now. Um, and then I will be back at 8 o'clock Central European time. A whole hour long, we're going to talk about this last week. You can talk with me live. And I hope you really join in and for the discussion. And because if you have a topic you want to talk about, you're welcome to mention it in the chat room. I will hit on it, I will talk about it, and of course, and give my opinion about the matter. Thank you for watching Rumblin Wrestling, and I'll see you back tomorrow with a new episode. My name is Jan-Jaap. I'll be reporting for GTA Sports Studio and GTA Live Tube. Thank you so much. Have a great Saturday, and see you later at 8 o'clock Central European Time. Ciao. Bye. Live on this channel.